Yes, you made it. Hey, you guys. I see you guys are on time. I'm here. I wasn't even late this time. I was here. Look at everybody coming on in. Hey, everybody. Don't forget to like the live. Y'all know when y'all come in, y'all got to like the live. Here she go. Yep. So, hey, everybody. Now that was refreshing. Okay. Hey, y'all. Let me see. I got a lot of people in here coming in so far. So, while we wait, y'all ready for some horror trivia? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. My day was good today. How was yours? Hey, everybody. Yes, you made it. Are you getting tatted right now? Okay, that's what's up. Don't move. Hey, family. Oh, look at everybody come on in. Yes, you made it. You made it. So y'all know we waiting on everybody to get on in here. Y'all know the rules. Like the live, lights out. Y'all know the rules. Hey Shay, you made it. Okay. Girl, what was you the last time? I did a story. I hope you watched my live the last time. I did a story time with your name in it, so I hope you watched it. Hey Quan, you made it. Talking about Friday. What you talking about? Yes, three stories tonight. Three stories tonight. Ah, y'all get three stories tonight. And for all my new members that joined, I did put a lot of you guys' names in the story as characters. I still got a lot of people named to add, so I hope all my new members that join like the stories that I do for you guys. Yes, so it should be. You didn't get a notification. You gotta click that bell. You gotta click the bell. When you click the bell, that's when your notification make sure it comes straight to you. Hey Ashley, your name is in the story tonight. Eileen, your name is in the story tonight.
Yay.
Not just got notified. Hey everybody. So yes, a lot of my new members, you guys' names will be in the story tonight to show my appreciation for you guys becoming members of the family. And I do want to
Yay.
thank the ladies that came out with me to watch member movie night last night. We had a ball, you guys.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, I wish you stop. Okay. Yes. Okay, so you make sure when you go on my page, make sure you click that little bell and make sure you fiddle with your notifications so you can, you know what I'm saying, have the notifications when I go live. So you gotta fiddle with your little bell thing. Um
oh yeah.
yeah, you gotta watch the story, Destiny, because I did put you in it. Yeah, you just gotta mess with your little button, the little hold on. So yeah, you get the little bell. It's a bell at the top of my page. And it shows how you can manage the notifications. So yes, Rakisha, yes. I knew a lot of y'all that wasn't on my live that night when I did the story with y'all names in it were gonna be like that. Now you got your big bowl of cereal. Okay, y'all know the rules. Y'all gotta like the live. Y'all also have to turn the lights out. It should be an option, Creasy. It should be an option for you to become a member. Right now, let me see if I could possibly try to get that in the chat for you. Um, yeah. So while we wait on everybody to, show up, we can start some horror movie trivia if you like. Thumbs up if y'all want to do a little horror movie trivia while we wait. Okay, so I put it in the chat for you guys. So you can join. There it is, right there. So you can join the membership. Just click on that link and it should take you straight there. Okay. Well, okay, yeah, you finish your work, Quan. Okay, so our first horror movie question, because we're gonna start at 8:10, so I'm waiting on everybody to get in. So our first horror mover trivia question is, what was the word that was wrote on the door in The Shining? Mm. Thank you for becoming a member, Momo. I love you, boo. Thank you. Okay, okay. Okay. So it was actually red rum, but I take murder too because it was murder turned backwards, which was red rum. So I take murder and red rum too. Okay. I thought you was already a member too, but Momo, I guess Momo wasn't already a member. Momo joined today. So thank you for joining the membership, Momo. Okay. Our second question is Norman Bates murdered his mother and who else? Mm, mm, mm. Norman Bates murdered his mother and who else? Thank you, Destiny, for becoming a member, boo. Now, when I do my member movie nights, you guys will be included. uh, nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope. He murdered his mom and another person. Who was it? Nope, nope. Not the neighbor. Nope. Oh my goodness. Not your power because of the storm will pass. So I see all these wrong answers. And the answer is he murdered his mother's lover. So he murdered his mom and her lover. Boop. Y'all gotta brush up, but it's okay. It's okay. I still love y'all. Not the renter. Thank you, Sequoia, for becoming a member. Y'all, that's a new member. Y'all tell out, y'all, new member, welcome. You guys will get individual welcomes on the community board. Please believe it. You guys will also be getting y'all invites to the member movie nights and stuff like that. So there are perks for becoming a member. Okay, your next question, because we got like 2 minutes before we start this story. The next question is in Nightmare on Elm Street, how did Nancy mama tell her Freddie died? Creasy, I see you became a member too. Thank you, Creasy Boo. I love you too, Boo. Your name will be in the story as well. So all these new members, y'all names will be included in stories. I will be letting you guys know when y'all stories will be coming up so y'all can expect it, be ready, record, all that good stuff. No bomb face, that's not it. Yeah, I know that's a good one, ain't it, Deborah? How did Nancy mom tell her Freddie died? Yes, you are official, Creasy. In the boiler room, how, Stephanie? Thank you for becoming a member, Sade. Look at you. Okay. Look at all these members. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Join the membership because the perks are in there. Um, and it looked like Miss Mobley got the answer. She told Nancy that he was killed in a fire. That's what she told him. We all knew that shit wasn't true. Miss Perry, I placed in the chat the link to become a member. So just zoom up through the chat and where you see my name at, it should be a link there. You just click on that link and it should take you straight to become a member. And thank you for becoming a member ahead of time, sweetie. Yeah, they set the boiler room on fire. Okay, let's see. We're about to get ready to start this story time. Everybody got their lights out. Don't forget you got to thumbs up the live. Turn your lights out and thumbs up in the chat. So thumbs up the live, thumbs up the chat, and Oh, Quan, thank you, baby. You gave me a sticker. You supposed to be joining the family, Quan. That $1.99 supposed to went to the family, the membership. You supposed to be joining the family. But it's cool. You've been a LL family member since the beginning. So, okay. I hope all these thumbs up mean y'all got y'all lights out. I hope y'all ain't just doing this shit just because. I see all the thumbs up in the comments. I also need y'all to thumbs up the live. I got 87 people in this live and 53 thumbs up. I ain't the smartest person in the motherfucking world, but that math don't add up to me. Oh. How do I like the live? I love going live with you guys. I get to see my family. I get to talk to you guys, tell y'all these great stories. I be missing y'all so much on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It was okay. It's okay. It's okay, Magenta. It's cool because well, Andrea, it's cool because we gonna do more member movie nights, so you'll be able to catch us the next time. But the one we watched last night was scary as shit. Um it was good though. You at the laundromat? Okay. Well, I guess you can't turn your lights off at the laundromat. And I understand that. So yeah, it makes sense. Uh Ashley has become a member, you guys. Welcome, Ashley. Welcome, welcome, Ashley. Y'all welcome Ashley to the family as well. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, you made it. Okay. Aw, you're so sweet. I love you guys so much. Okay, y'all. Let me go ahead and get this story started because I know people are at work watching me. I know my daughter's co-workers are probably watching me and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. Okay. You had your alarm on. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I set the alarm to it. So this story that I'm telling, is FBA Goddess on here? Is she here? FBA Goddess, are you here? If you here, say present. We're gonna roll call right quick. Say present if you hear FBA Goddess. It ain't often that she's missing. Okay, got your new Newport. Okay, yes, you are a member, Ashley. Welcome. Hey, PT. Look at y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what, Andre? Okay, a little TMI. It's okay. Okay, I didn't see FBA Goddess speak up, but it's cool. I'll just use FBA Goddess because she never did hit me back and let me know what name she wanted me to use. So, I'm gonna be using tonight Latrice. Latrice is gonna be uh name is gonna be used. Let me make sure. You okay, babe? You okay? Okay, so I just want to make sure I get everybody's name right. So Latrice's name will be used tonight. Let me see what it say. Yeah, Latrice Walker. Her name will be used tonight. FBA Goddess name will be used tonight as well. Neil is one of my grown up members. His name will be used tonight. Andrea name will be used tonight. Cynthia Barbara Aileen name will be used tonight. Shell's name will be used tonight. So I hope you guys are ready. Okay. So to start this story off, Latrice and FBA Goddess are twins. They are happy birthday, happy early birthday. So silly, Andrea. Okay, so yes, Aline, you're in here too. So Latrice and FBA Goddess were they're twins, and they're both in the 11th grade at the time of this story. So you guys kind of get an idea of so you guys can kind of get an idea. Right, that's what I'm saying. 98 views and only 70 or something like yes. Okay. Anyway, but yeah. So Latrice and Andrea are twins. They are both in the y'all get three stories tonight. They are both in the 11th grade at the time of this story. And they begged their parents for a Halloween party. Welcome to the family, Miss Jakia Miss Jakia Ball. I'm sorry, Jakia. Welcome to the family, boo. Okay. Because y'all just get okay. So they begged both of these girls in 11th grade at the time. They twins. So they were begging their parents for like a birthday, like a little party around Halloween, throw them like a little good Halloween party. And their parents was like, hell no, they didn't want all them kids at the house. But they wore them down, eventually they wore them down and told them, they can have the party. So cool. We can have a fucking party. Awesome. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my charger right quick. All this shit should have been done already. Okay. So yeah, their parents said it was cool. They can go ahead and have their party. So, of course. Okay, hold on. So Andrea invites her boyfriend Neil and a bunch of his friends over, and of course Latrice, she invited her friends and of course the popular girls and people from school. So they brought all these people over. Now these people show up. They got wacky tobacco. They got what they call them, like cakes everything. So when Latrice and Andrea, my parents said they can have the party, they told them they was gonna leave, and they wanted the party to be over at like 11 o'clock, and the kids need to be gone, so they weren't gonna stick around to like hate on their party. So they told them they were gonna go ahead and leave. I just started. You ain't missed nothing. So they told them they were gonna go ahead and leave. So they left, and of course the party kicked off around like 7. It was lit, everybody in there turned up, having a good time and everything. And Andrea all over there with her little boo Neil, caking and baking and shit. And Latrice come over and she like, hey, so y'all want to play a game? And Neil was like, we ain't finna play no damn game. We ain't trying to play no games tonight. And she like, oh, so what, you scared? If you scared, just say you scared. And he like, I ain't fucking scared. Yeah, we'll play the game. We'll play the game. What's the name of the game? And she was like, well, I don't know the name of the game really, because a girl from the party said that, she knew the game, so we all gonna play the game. So they're like, okay, cool. So instead of the party ending at 11, they decided to end it at 10. So they can, have time to play this game and everything. So cool. So everybody leave around like, 9:45. Everybody starting to clear out. Everybody starting to leave and everything. So, the party starts to wind down. And now we left with Latrice, Andrea, Neil, her boyfriend, Cynthia, Barbara, Aileen, and the new girl, Shells. So it's like all of them left. Those are the ones that's left at the party. So they sit down and everything. And Neil like, so how the fuck do we play this game? So the girl Shells, the new girl Shells, who was the one who's supposed to be telling everybody how to play the game, she told them they all had to play the game in the dark. They had to sit down in a circle, and she pulls out 3 candles. Instantly off the rip, Barbara's like, hell no, if you want some demonic shit, I don't want to play. So she like, no, it's just a game. It's just a little game. Okay, fine. So everybody sit down, they turn all the lights off, and Shells tell them, basically, we're going to sit in this circle. I'm going to light these 3 candles. I'm going to put them in between us, and we are all going to take turns telling our darkest secret. And if you lie, one of the candles will go out. And we're going to go all the way around and see if we can get all the way around with everybody without, the candle, all the candles being blown out, right? Okay. So they sit down and they start. First person to go was hold on, y'all, let me look at my story, because she had so many people in here. I had to change everybody's name and stuff. I just want to make sure I get it right on who went first. Yeah, okay. So so FBA Goddess told Shell, why you got them candles lit, bitch? If you burn my house down, I'm gonna beat your ass. So Shell just look at her ass and smile, and she was like, it's fine. That's cool. So NBA got us like, oh, okay, I was just playing with the bitch, but she gonna take it serious. Okay, whatever. So Shell sits down, the game starts, everybody gotta hold hands. And the first person go to tell their secret first. So the first person was Andrea was Andrea. Hold on. Yes. I thought you wanted something. You was in here. Oh, okay. Okay. So basically, the game starts and she tell everybody to hold hands, and the first person has to tell a secret. Nobody else knows if she lies about it, but if the candle blows out, you know what I'm saying? And once all the candles go out, you got to say, late Lanier, don't hurt me 3 times, and the game is over. She like, see, it's easy, right? So Andrea and Latrice feel uneasy, but they ain't say nothing because they ain't want to seem like babies in front of the cool kids and all that shit. So Latrice went first. And her secret was she cheated on a very important test. And when she got caught, she blamed that shit on somebody, on a girl in class. And the candle stayed lit. Nothing happened. So she sat down and it moved on to the next girl. Here, babe. And it moved on to the next girl. So Cynthia was the next one to go. Cynthia's secret was she stole $100 out of her parents' account. And then one of the candles went out. And they looked at her. And she was like, okay, it was $200. And then she sat down. So she looking at, everybody like, how the fuck did the candle know? What the hell, who's doing this? But we going to continue on with the story. So it was Barbara's turn. Barbara's secret was she locked the girl in the storage closet for talking to her boyfriend. And the candle stayed lit. Toots, come on, man. Really? And the candle stayed lit. Neil's secret was a girl had been trying to holler at him at school, but he been telling her no because he has a girlfriend and he is not gonna cheat on his girlfriend. And then the candle went out. So instantly, Andrea was like, "What you lie about?" He like, "I ain't lie about nothing. It's just a fucking game. It's not serious. It's not real. I ain't lie about nothing. It's just a fucking game. So stop taking it so serious." Andrea was looking at his ass all sideways, but he ain't say. She just looked at him. And Shells is just giggling soft. Real soft. She just giggling about this shit. But she didn't say nothing. So, Andrea's secret was she lied to the police in the past and the candle stayed lit. So everybody here pretty much went. So it was Shell's turn, right? So Shell starts and she say, "My name is Shells." And the third candle go out. And everybody looking at her head like, "What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Like, what is she lying about? Like, already, what is she lying about?" And she just kept talking. Even though all of them was in the dark at this time, she just kept talking. And she was like, "My name isn't Shells. My name is Deborah. And you all know me." So everybody looking around like, what the fuck? What is she talking about? Who the fuck? Did you invite her? And everybody looking around like, how did this bitch even end up at the party? Like, how did she even get here? So everybody just still listening to her. She like, "Y'all all know me." She was like, "Latrice, you know me because you lied and got me suspended." And then she looked at Barbara and she said, "Barbara, you know me because you locked me in a closet for talking to my lab partner about a project." And she looked at Neil. She said, "You know me because you tried to kiss me in the stairwell after everything that happened with Barbara." She looked at Aileen. She said, "And you know me because you ran me off the road with your car for kissing Neil when he kissed me." She looked at Cynthia. She said, "Cynthia, you stole money from your parents to help fix Aileen's car. And Andrea, you know me because you lied to the police about Alien running me off the road and killing me." All of a sudden, the candles relight themselves, and at the same time, Deborah's in the middle of the circle, spinning around, and she looks at everybody, and her face is disfigured, and this bitch is covered in fucking blood. I need thing, yeah. And her face is covered in fucking blood, y'all. Like, this bitch, she looked like she had just climbed out of a fucking accident. Like, just shit just wasn't looking right. They said her face like it was half off. They said her arm was basically spinning on the bone from the elbow. Just shit just hanging, y'all. So shit just hanging. So she screamed. Thank you so much. I was looking for that. She screamed and charged at the group, and the candles go out, and they started to hear her getting closer and closer. So everybody get to screaming. The doors swing open, and Latrice and Andrea parents walk in the house. They turn on the lights and ask, "What's going on?" And Deborah was gone. The girls, they were crying, ran to their parents and shit, all upset. Parents like, "What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What?" And they was like, "Nothing. We probably just scared ourselves playing this little game in here. We probably just scared ourselves." Well, Deborah's body was found 2 days later, y'all. And of course, the police called in pretty much every goddamn body that had anything to do with the little girl. You know, word traveled that Barbara had, locked her in the closet. Word traveled about the whole goddamn group and what they did. So the police called all of them in, and the shit was basically ruled an accident. Yep, it was an accident. Popular kids ain't popular no more. Not at all. Popular kids ain't popular no more. They don't talk. They all like the lonely kids in school. Like, that's how they was looking at the time. They just stopped talking to everybody, started being by themselves, and I guess everybody was feeling like, they was all to blame for what happened. They all was in on that shit in some type of way. They was all in on that shit. But the girl that told me the story said that the police ruled it an accident. Apparently, the girl was driving. She was riding down the street on her bike, and they think, because I guess the weather or whatever, somebody didn't see her. But these girls swear, they swear on their life that this girl came into their fucking party and did all of this. And I'm just like, hell no. Nah. And the girl was like, it really fucking happened. She was like, my parents, she said from that point on, they didn't like, when their parents said they were going out of town, we going to. We not staying, we going to. They didn't want to, no. They didn't want to hang out no more. None of that shit. Like, none of them are friends. They all grew apart. This happened when they was in like 11th grade. These women are now like 27, 28 years old, and they still ain't spoke to these folks from back then. So, yeah, pretty much fucked up the whole friendship. But they all was in on that shit. And I was just looking at them sideways while they were telling the story, like, really, y'all did some shit like that? And she was just like, I promise you, my friend never had nothing to do with it. We told the police that, like, they never had nothing. Like, they was trying to sweat me down. They had nothing to do with that shit. My thing is, when no spirit come at your ass that tough, if you ain't done nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, for you to see that shit in your house, this shit had a whole party with y'all. This shit was in there. I'm talking about just tossing it up, having a good goddamn time with y'all, and you just feel like this shit just showed up because it heard you was having a party. So it just, no, bitch, you did something. So when they was telling me the story, I was just looking at their ass real sideways, like, what about your homegirl? And they was like, they haven't spoke to the girl, Aileen's character. They said they ain't spoke to her since all that shit went down. Here's I pull up my computer charger. Right. So they haven't spoke to her since all of that stuff went down. Ain't none of them really talked. The sisters ain't even as close as you would think twins would be. They, like, I think that night or whatever happened to that group or whatever they did to that girl is just, it fucked up the whole group and everybody's just on their own self-preservation type shit. I don't want to talk to her. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. So, yeah. Not gave me, I know what you did last summer vibe. Gave me that shit too. I was looking at them girl like they were crazy, man. Like, I'm like, for real, she like, for real. I'm like, so did it ever happen again? And they was like, after her body was found, didn't nobody really, I guess, have any type of experiences or anything else really happen, but they just didn't talk no more. Like, nobody, they weren't friends no more. Like, right, like it just all just fucking happened, and they all just threw it out their mind and forgot about it, and they left it at that. So I pulled this up. I don't know. Well, something they plugged up because it's saying 2%. So something's not up. Okay, guys. So yeah, that was y'all story. That was our first story. Thank you, baby. See that worked. That was y'all first story. Y'all get a brief intermission. Go to the bathroom, fill your cups up, get you something to drink, turn the lights on for just a second to do what you need to do. And I also need everybody that is in the live that has not thumbs up the live, not in the comments, but the live. I need you to do that because I got 121 people in this live, and I'm only looking at 82 thumbs up. Like I said, I ain't the smartest motherfucker in the world, but that math ain't adding up to me, y'all. I'm sorry. You missed the first story, but you got 2 more coming, so you should be okay for now. But you can always rewatch the lives whenever you get a chance. They're always there for you. I don't take them down. Why, thank you. Yes, y'all get 2 more stories. So I'm giving y'all a little break to get y'all something to drink, do whatever you need to do, Yes, you finally made it to a live. So for all my new members that joined tonight, you guys will be in a story as well. Since y'all are new members, it'll probably be like next week when y'all story come up. But I'm gonna do it. For every new member that joined my live, you guys' names will be a character in these stories because I get tired of trying to make up fucking names for these characters because don't nobody want their business out. So please don't use my name. So yeah, yeah. So every member that joins, your name's gonna be used. It may be used several times. Don't even work. It's all out of love. So yes. Okay. So while we wait, I'm gonna start Miss Jessica Conway is a new member, you guys. Y'all welcome y'all new cousin. Yay! See how the fam turn up for you. Okay. Hold on, so I go dogs. Here we go. Okay, so while we wait, I'm gonna start the next story in 2 to 3 at 8:35. So that's in like 4 minutes. Um, now I like the live, Auntie. Well, thank you, baby. I greatly appreciate you liking the live. Okay, so while we wait, I got some more trivia questions for you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Do you think you can stump me? No. Here we go. The phrase, they're here, comes from what movie? And all you new members, y'all got emojis. Use y'all damn emojis. Y'all got emojis. Y'all can use y'all emojis, boo. Mm. 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 Renesmee, oh, that you're wrong. Yeah, I see everybody else pretty much got it. The poltergeist. Okay. Okay, since I see y'all good with the phrases. Next phrase. Uh where did the phrase check on the children? Have you checked on the children? Come from? What movie? What movie did the phrase have you checked on the children come from? Uh, uh, nope, it ain't the poltergeist. The poltergeist was the answer for the last one, Destiny. I know you probably got a lagging going on, so yeah, your answer was right for that one. Oh, I'm getting a bunch of mixed answers, y'all. Are y'all gonna decide? Mm, mm. Oh, Jimi Hendrix. Where that answer come from?
You know what movie question you should do?
What?
I don't remember the name of it. I don't like remember it.
Y'all should see these answers. Not Tommy Knockers, Pet Cemetery, Children of the Corn, and the answer is When a Stranger Calls. When a Stranger Calls is the answer, you guys.
You should do the minister.
Oh, okay. And then I want to say Children of the Corn, Pet Cemetery. Okay, y'all last question before I start the next one. You ready? What name did Paul Walker brother tell the truck driver in Wrong Turn? Was it Wrong Turn? Wasn't it Wrong Turn? Yeah, I think it was Wrong Turn. Yeah. Yes, yes. All the stories that I tell are stories that come from fans that have experienced this stuff, that sends it to me and asks me to tell the story because they like the way I put the tang on that shit. So yeah, they send them to me, and that's how the story. Oh god damn. Oh yeah, and they send them to me. So that's how you guys get the stories. So oh shells. I see shells and Brie is on top of it. So the answer is, you guys, Candy Cane. Candy Cane was the name he told the truck driver when they was playing on the goddamn CB radio.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Should have known that when you see that movie 1,000 times, little girl.
Yeah, but when I hear that, I think of Joyride.
Alrighty. So, what's the one horror movie that had the most incidents during and after a film? Was it The Exorcist? It was either The Exorcist or The Poltergeist. It was one of them. Now I don't even like scary movies. Come on, Sade. I need you to entertain the scary movies. Yeah, I thought The Exorcist too. Okay. Oh, y'all, welcome a new family member. We got a new family member. Lorena Anderson, thank you, boo, for joining the family. I greatly appreciate it. Your name will also be in a story. Okay, So I told y'all that membership was gonna be budget ballable. Cause I already know. I was looking at them prices like, would I pay that shit? Cause I ain't like all these other creators, $1,000. Baller budgetable. You know how we is right here. We frugal around this bitch. Okay. So now that we are about to start this next story, I'm gonna need you guys to turn them lights back out and thumbs up the live if you haven't already, and thumbs up in the chat if you are ready for your story. Cause that was y'all second story, so y'all get a third story. I think my daughter was like, "Mom, I think you should do like just like a special story time for your members and stuff." Like, I do have a bunch of stories I got to try to get rid of real quick, so because they keep coming in, so it's not like they're gonna stop. So yeah, I might start doing member story times. Y'all get like a special story time. So yeah. Okay, I see everybody is pretty much about ready. Okay. So let's see the third story. Yes, you missed the first two. Oh man, it's okay. Okay, I see you using them emojis, Miss Pear. That's what I'm talking about, girl. That's what they there for. Use them whenever you feel like it.
You can
Yes, I've
always
already
rewatch.
told two stories. Yes, yes,
You can always
yes.
rewatch.
And they're on my live, so you can always replay them. Just in case you didn't get a chance to catch the first two, you can always replay them. Um, yeah. I only told one. I did. No, I told two.
Which two do you think you told?
I told. Did I tell two?
No.
No, I only told one.
Mhm.
I did.
Mhm. The only one.
I showed it. I only told one. Y'all are so right. I only told one. I gotta stop. I be having so many stories. I be looking at the motherfuckers and be like, did I tell them already? Okay. Now he's hurt the birthday. Okay. Yeah, he told one. He told.
The only one
I
I
ain't mean to
told.
confuse you. Right. Okay with y'all. Okay, so I'm finna start y'all second story. So y'all second story, let me see. Cause I have to put y'all names in it so I can remember who names I'm using. Okay, so in this story, I will be using Jasmine. She was a new member. So yeah, Jasmine Whitfield. I'll be also using um, Ebony, Catherine 2019, and Taybay. And just to let you know which Ebony I'm talking about the Ebony Lachey. Ebony Lachey. There she is. So, Ebony, you're in this story. Oh damn, see you I made it, girl. You're a family member, girl. That what I'm talking about. Look, you all gave me some, girl. You your superstar stickers on a mess. Okay, so yeah, Tay Bay. She didn't exactly tell me, what name she wanted me to use for her, but Tay Bay. Thank you so much, DMCW. Can we get a name for you, babe? Can you please like give me a name? Cause it's like a lot. uh, nah, it's hot down there. Uh,
You got something to
yes.
drink? You got something to drink?
So, yeah. Catherine 2019, Ebony Lachey, Jasmine Whitfield, and Taybay. D. Gotcha. Okay. Love your back, babes. So, you ladies, this is y'all story. Everybody got their lights out? Thank you, Destiny. When you gonna get in the family? I've been waiting on you to join the family. You gotta check out your story, girl. Okay. Come on to Georgia. I'll be down here waiting on you. Stand at the airport or wherever you show up with your little sign. Auntie's here. Okay. All right. So we finna start the next story, y'all. Here we go. So yeah. Tay Bay, Catherine 2019, Ebony, Lachey, and Jasmine Whitfield. Okay, so all of them were at home together alone. They're teenagers, and normally their family, you just join. That's what I'm talking about, Destiny. Join at the. Y'all tell y'all cousin, welcome. Right, we gonna do a family reunion, and I'm telling you, boy. So yes, okay. So all four of these girls are they're teenagers. They're like probably like 14, 15 years old. You know how old you was when you was begging your parents to no longer buy your ass a babysitter. Like, I'm old enough to watch my fucking self. I don't need a babysitter. So these are the ages of these girls at this time, okay? And they, of course, was campaigning for being at home by themselves. Like, we don't need no babysitter. We old enough to be at home by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, not that lately. No. We old enough to be at home by ourselves. We don't need a babysitter. Can we please just stay at home by ourselves? So the parents was like, they only going overnight. You know, that'll be fine. Y'all can stay by yourself. It's okay. If everything work out good this time, then we might do it more often. So the girls they was amped. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah, we get to stay at home by ourselves. We don't need a babysitter. So the parents leave. Oh, the shirts are coming. The parents leave, and what do these girls do? What all girls do? They call over their little friends. They ain't not no boys, because these are little girls. So they call over their two little homegirls, and you know the little girls show up with games and snacks and shit. So they all kicking it, having a good time, talking about all the boys in school. They think it's cute. You know what little girls do when they get with each other. So it gets to the time where they like, man, let's play something. Now the girl showed up with games and snacks and shit, but Catherine was like, let's play hide and go seek. Now they're in the house, so it's like, shit, why not? That's what they decided to do. They decided to play hide and go seek. So they all decided to play hide and go seek. So everybody go to hide, and Ebony was the first one to count. Thank you, Adele. Ebony was the first one to count. Miss Ebony Lachey was the first person to count. So everybody went to go hide. And Ebony was like, 1, 2, 3. Anybody around my bases out. So y'all know the house is dark now. So she's walking through the house looking for everybody. And as she walking through the house, she is scratching on the wall. But it's like it's following her almost as she's going down the hallway looking for the other kids and shit. So she don't pay no attention to it really, because she like, maybe it's them. You know, maybe it's the other girls playing and shit. You know, she didn't think too much of it, but she just kept looking for everybody. And she found everybody, and everybody was good. So she was done with the count, and now it was time for Miss Jasmine. It's Jasmine Whitfield. So when Jasmine, 1, 2, 3, all around my bases out. Lights out, the house is dark. So she's coming through. She's looking. But as she's walking down the hallway, she hear footsteps like right behind her. Like every step she take, it's a fucking step. So she look back. She don't see nobody back though. She's like, she keep walking and looking. And these steps are following her ass. Like it's step for step. Like boom, 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 boom. Every step she takes is a step that mimics her step. And this shit goes on until she find everybody. It's like, ha! I got everybody. Okay, cool. So since Catherine was the first one to be found that time, it was Catherine's turn to count. So 1, 2, 3, all around my bases out. Lights are out. She walking through the house. She walking down the hallway. And as she walking down the hallway, it's cold as shit. It's like she is fucking freezing. Like, damn, when it get cold like this. So, she walking through the house, but damn, it's cold. And she find everybody. Yes, lady. She find everybody and, got everybody and they all come out, but she makes sure she go in her room, put a fucking sweater on, because she like, it's cold as shit. Like, it's cold as hell in this motherfucker. So it was Tay-Bay's turn. Tay-Bay's turn to count. But Tay-Bay was like, fuck that. I don't want to go by myself. I don't want to look for everybody by myself. And they like, don't be a fucking baby. Everybody else had to do it. She like, I don't give a shit. I don't want to go by myself. And Ebony and Jasmine can kind of understand where she was coming from, considering how they was hearing this creepy shit when they was looking for folks. So it was like, all right, we'll go with you. So you know, Catherine, not Catherine, yeah, they run off and they go hide, her and the other two girls. So they go hide. So, Jasmine and them is holding hands and they coming down the hallway, looking for everybody. Now they got the footsteps behind them. The scratching on the fucking wall is going on around them. It's cold as shit around them. You know what I'm saying? And the first person they find is Catherine. They're like, ha, bitch, we got you. And she laughing at them because all them look scared. Everybody look shook. And she like, the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all okay? And they just like, looking scared. And all of a sudden they hear this loud bang downstairs. So they run and everybody started turning on lights. Like, what the fuck is going on? They turn on lights and they run down there. Okay, hold on, D. So they turn on the lights and they run down there. Everybody running downstairs to go see, what the fuck was that noise? So they get downstairs and they turn on all the lights as they go. And when they get to the kitchen, they notice that the refrigerator door is wide open. Like, so instantly, Catherine was like, who the fuck been in the kitchen? If you was hungry, you could have just said you fucking hungry. Like, who the fuck been in the kitchen? And everybody was like, ain't nobody been in the fucking kitchen. What are you talking about? She like, who was hiding in the kitchen? Because somebody obviously opened the refrigerator. And everybody was like, ain't nobody been in the damn kitchen. And then all of a sudden, they hear footsteps from upstairs. And it's coming down the hallway. Like, they can hear the footsteps walking over their head, coming down the hallway. And then the lights go out. And then it get cold as shit. And everybody's screaming. Ah, they hollering. Oh my God. Ah. And everything stopped. Just random just stopped. So they all standing there all scared and shit. D, I just put it in the chat for you. Everybody standing there all scared. And then they eventually start to come out of out of the kitchen and they go into the living room. And, they sit there for a little while. Everybody looking at each other and shit. And then after like maybe 20, 30 minutes go by, now they making jokes. They like, your ass was scared. You was scared. No, you was scared. Like, nah, I wasn't scared. You was scared. Like, y'all was scared because the fucking refrigerator was open. Like, nope, it was y'all. And it just occurred to Jasmine, like, why the fuck was all that even going on? So why was all this going on? Why was the noise and all of that shit even going on? And one of the little girls got ready to say something, but her little friend elbowed her. So instantly, Tay-Bay like, hold on, bitch. Wait a minute, don't. What are you doing? No, what are you talking? No, let her talk. Let her talk. So the little girl look over at her friend. And her friend was just giving her the look like, bitch, you better not say that. But she was like, at this time, now Catherine like, she gonna have to talk. What the fuck is she talking about? Why is y'all not wanting to tell us what's going on? So the little girl was like, well, before we came over here, she dared us to play Bloody Mary. And right after she gets Bloody Mary out of her mouth, y'all, the lights go out. The footsteps that was walking down the goddamn hallway is now running down the fucking hallway, running down the steps, charging towards where the girls is. They jump the fuck up and run out of the house. Everybody runs out, fall into the fucking yard. Oh my God, what the fuck is going on? They are just balled up. Everybody got their eyes closed. They just holding each other like, man, I don't even want to see what the fuck is going on. Like, I don't even want to look. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man. So they open their eyes and everybody looking at the house and shit. And the house look fine. Like, the lights are on. The TV blasted. They like, the fuck? So everybody still standing out in the yard about a good 10, 15 minutes. Because we ain't finna just run off in this bitch like we the Ghostbusters. So we gonna stand and watch and see if anything gonna, show up or show out in this bitch. So they sat there about 15 minutes staring at the house. And then, nothing. Nothing was going on. So Ebony was like, fuck it, man. I'm going to go in the house and check because it's not like we can call our parents and tell them some fucking ghost is in the house and we need their help because this is their first time leaving us at home by ourselves. And if we fuck up this privilege right now, we'll have a babysitter for the rest of our fucking life. So like, no, we cannot do that. Can't do that one. So Ebony said, I'm gonna go in and check. So everybody standing back, looking at the fucking door. Like, what the hell gonna happen? So Ebony goes into the house. She checks everything in the fucking house. She looks around and she gets into the house. The house is warm. The power ain't flicking on or off or nothing like that. And welcome to the family, D. And she just come back to the door and she like, hey man, everything fine, man. Y'all can come back in the house. And Tay like, bitch, are you sure? Are you sure? And they like, yeah. She's like, yeah, I'm sure it's nothing in here. You can come on in the house. So they like, okay, whew, whew, oh my God, because I was so scared. And they all going up to the steps for to go in the house. And right before they got ready to go in the house, Ebony turns around and Catherine stops the two girls from coming in the house. Where y'all bitches going? The fuck y'all finna do? So the girl was like, you're not gonna let us in? And Jasmine's like, no, bitch, you gotta go home. Y'all gotta go home, because whatever the fuck was going on over here, y'all brought it over here. And we not digging that shit. Like, no, y'all cannot come back in here. And the girl was like, what about our clothes? And what about our stuff? Don't we need our stuff? And of course, Jasmine and them start throwing their shit out the house. Here you go. Here go everything. Y'all can't come back over here no more. I don't want y'all at my house no more. Y'all can't be my friend. Like, bitch, I don't even know. This shit followed you to my house. I don't want you here no more. So the little girls was all sad and shit, but do you think Tay Bay or Catherine or Ebony or Jasmine gave a fuck? Hold on, let me check their balances. They was fresh out of fucks. They ain't give a damn. They ain't give a damn. So they told them little girl they had to kick fucking rocks. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you because your ass can't come off in here. Them little girls had to walk their ass right on back home. In the middle of the goddamn night to tell their parents they can't stay there. We can't stay over there no more. Cause these little girls finna kick off in their ass real quick. Real quick, if they act like they wanted to cross that threshold to bring Bloody Mary ass back in the house. No. See, we ain't even playing like that. So they sent them little girl asses packing real quick. Threw they shit all out on the lawn. They ain't give a shit. Slammed the door, locked it. They ain't care. They ain't care. And that's exactly what Catherine, the girl, the character Catherine, that's exactly what she said. She said they got in their shit, gave them their shit, let them have their shit, and they ain't let them little girl come back over no more. They said a little girl with when she came back to school, you remember it was two little girls when they first came over there. So I'm assuming the little girl that she elbowed and she didn't want her to tell them. I guess they was like close like this, but by the end of that weekend and school went back, that little girl wasn't even hanging around her ass no more. She was just now they said she was just like the lonely little girl in school. Like nobody talked to her. Rumors was going around that she was evil and she had the devil on her and she was possessed. And so I guess the little girl just never had any fucking friends after that. The character that played Ebony said when they got older, they moved out of the neighborhood, and they never seen the little girl again after that, but they never allowed that little girl back in their house. They ain't tell their parents what happened either because they already knew. Like I said, if you tell your parents what happened, bitch, you have a babysitter till you 33 years old. Like, I ain't even living in your house no more, but every time I show up, you got a fucking babysitter here for me. That's exactly what happened if they would have told their parents what happened. They would have seemed like they weren't old enough to make sure they was okay. So they never told their parents what happened, but they know that shit happened. And they said they've never, even in their grown life, they never played Bloody Mary, tried none of that shit. None of it. They said they ain't never tried none of it because they know that shit is real. They said the shit that was in their house wasn't in their house before them girls got there. And that shit was not there after them girls left. So apparently, Bloody Mary was piggybacking on this bitch when she showed up at people's houses. So they never dealt with the little girl again, and the little girl didn't have no more friends after that really either. They said nobody really talked to her. She would be on the playground swinging on the swings by herself. Nobody would go swing with her. So they pretty much isolated that ass. And them four girls was about to whoop off in their ass for real about coming off in their house with that dumb shit. Like boo. You take that shit back home. You and Bloody Mary, you ain't ask us because she stay here. You ain't ask us because she spend the night. Bitch, we're not throwing a sleepover for her. Y'all gonna have to go take your asses home. And that's exactly what they did. Made their ass go home. And they locked their doors. And they didn't invite nobody else over to the house. When their parents showed up that day, everything was all good. They ain't hear no creaks in the middle of the night. Didn't get cold spots, no scratches, no shit. They ain't had no more problems. So that little girl obviously had that shit attached to her, brought that shit into their house, and they wasn't finna have that shit. So yeah, they kicked them bitches out real quick, put their ass on the first thing smoking. Yeah, like, bitch, you better smoke signal your parents and let them know to come pick your ass up, cause you can't stay here. Y'all can't stay here at all. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened to old girl. No, they were done with that shit.
I feel like the biggest problem is the fact that she was trying to tell her to be quiet. The
Yeah,
nudge.
like the nudge. It was the nudge for me too. When she explained that shit to me, and she was like, "Oh, girl, did like this." I'm like, "The fuck, that bitch? What is she keeping secrets? Like, what the fuck? No, bitch, you know something, you better speak." So, and that's pretty much how Ebony felt about that shit. That's pretty much how Catherine felt about that shit. That's how Tay May felt about that shit. Jasmine felt about that shit. They all like, no, no, no. Don't stop that bitch from talking. Let her bump her gums. What you got to say? Who did what? Why this going on again? Give us information. And her homegirl already knew. She already knew it was some bullshit. That's why she elbowed that girl like that. But then you end up with no friends at the end of the day. And the only friend you got is Bloody Mary. She hanging around your ass, going to school with you, going, honey, she's all over the place, walking to the can later with you. That bitch is everywhere. So, uh, uh, it won't let me respond with the ad. I don't know. I don't know how that's going with TikTok's things. Okay, guys. So, Uh, yeah. I see your comment though, Big Green. Okay, so yeah, how that was your yeah, they got them, yeah, they got them up out of it like real quick, like they ain't waste no time. Like when them girls tried to come back in the house, when Ebony said everything's all clear, we can come in the house, and when them girls tried to come back in the house, oh no, they had a brick wall to run up against. Like them girls was lined the fuck up across the door. Bitch, turn around, get your shit. You need to jump on the fastest bus headed to your house, cause you can't come back in here. You ain't gotta go home, but you can't be in here. Like that was them little girls weren't playing. They weren't playing. And I was just like, that's how it's supposed to be. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. You see some crazy shit like that going on the first time, and this shit didn't start till somebody showed up. You get rid of them motherfuckers real quick. Hey boo, I think I hear your mama calling you. My mama passed. Yeah, that's how loud she's screaming. You need to leave my house and go see what your mama want, cause you don't need to be in here. You don't even need to be in here with that. So yeah, yeah, cause ain't no telling that shit could have attached to one of them. It could have been in their house and attached to one of them. So it's like, are you kidding me right now? Like, bitch, you brought this shit here? No, no, you brought that shit here. Like, wait, bitch, you brought that shit here? Oh, we not playing like that. We not playing like that. You gotta go. You gotta go. I mean, to be honest with you, Magenta. To be honest with you, I have played hide and go seek in my house thousands of times, and it has never occurred to me that when I play hide and go seek, some shit gonna jump out, or my lights gonna get to acting up, or I've never foresaw some crazy shit like that going on when I'm playing hide and go seek in the house. So I guess they didn't expect it to go on. They had no idea that these girls were dealing with Bloody Mary until after the crazy stuff started to happen. Cause I'm pretty sure it had them little girls told them that they was playing Bloody Mary before they got there, I wouldn't even be telling y'all this story right now. I wouldn't even be telling y'all this story, cause I'm pretty sure them girls would have stopped them hoes before they showed up. What y'all playing? What? Oh, we finna go to bed over here. We sorry. We ain't going out. Right. Be careful who you hang out with. Moral of the story, be careful who you call your friends and who you hang out with. Okay. Okay, so you say you have a story. Miss Tashonda, we can hook up. We'll be able to hook up because I do the Zooms and stuff, so I'll probably Zoom you. Send you like the invitation for Zoom, and we could go on Zoom and you could tell me your story. Okay. So you guys, that was y'all second story, and I know I ain't tripping this time. That was the second story, right? Miss Keat Count said that was y'all second story. So y'all get a brief intermission, use the bathroom, do whatever you gotta do, cause this is your last story for tonight. Yes, the last story for tonight. I wonder how many members I got. Y'all, I gotta see how many stories I gotta write. It's a bunch of y'all too that probably join me. Yeah, I gotta. I gotta add all y'all to stories as characters. I'm so glad y'all are letting me do this because it is so hard coming up with names for all these fucking people, especially when people be like, I don't want nobody to know, you know. So yeah. Trivia time!
Um,
So I'm about to start at 9:05 for y'all next story. Trivia time.
some questions that you should
And a
try.
question, it's gonna be a hard one, y'all.
You should get some
For
insidious
all my
questions and some nasty.
OG. Yes. Oh my goodness. This gonna be a hard one. Y'all ready? Now, do we get 4 for 4 on Friday? Who the hell I look like? Barbara Wendy's? Wendy's? I don't know. I think about it because I love y'all like that. I think about it. What was the name of the hotel in The Shining? Hmm. Now this one should get my real. This should tell me what a real horror fans at. And don't Google that shit. You cheating if you Google that shit. Don't Google that shit. What was the name of the hotel in The Shining? Do not Google that shit. Yeah, I know y'all laughing because a bunch of y'all were Googling that shit while I was telling y'all not to Google that shit. Do not Google. You gotta guess. The first person to give me the right answer clearly Googled that shit. Uh,
Did you not see it?
no. Here, get it.
What?
Get it. He up under he on the bottom page. Oh.
Just crush the paper. Yep.
Let me see if anybody got it. And Bree ass done Googled it. I knew you were gonna Google it. I knew you were gonna Google it. Look at Bree. So the answer is the Overlook. Yes, John Cole, you are so late. You are late, late. Like if this was a job, we'll be sending your ass home right now. Like you late, late. Like you missed your whole shift.
You only got like
But
an
it's
hour
okay
left.
because you got the replay. What? You ain't never seen The Shining? Oh my God, y'all. Y'all, we gotta help our family. We gotta help our family, y'all. They ain't never seen The Shining. We gotta help our family, y'all. That's why I do family movie nights and member only movie nights so I can brush y'all up on this type of stuff. Oh, you ain't never seen The Shining either? Oh my God. Oh my God, like Jack Nicholson, like, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, okay. Yeah, them creepy ass shining twins. Y'all remember my late little story and I told y'all cuz was sitting over to the side like the creepy ass shining twins. That's where it come from. Motherfucker just sitting there looking crazy as shit. Just stuck like, mm-mm. Like, them ain't the motherfuckers you want to ask for directions. You want to just walk right past them. You'll risk getting lost and ask them motherfuckers for direction. I know I would. So, right, that's like a hard, like, oh my goodness. Those are classic, you guys. Like,
Um,
oh my goodness. That's why family movie night is going to be so important with you guys. Because,
um,
uh,
just
yes, the name is the Overlook. That was the name of it. If you think about it, you remember the name of it when they came in. It was saying the Overlook, and when the little boy was talking to that black man, he was telling him he was like, the Overlook is known for a lot of things. Gotta, gotta remember, I'm telling you, boy. Yeah, but it's based off the real hotel, the Stanley Hotel. So that's where you were right at.
oh yeah. But just in case you ever do actually get lost, just know that moss grows on the north side of the trees. Meaning, if you don't know which way to go, and you know you saw the moss facing your way, go north.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, that was good too. Yeah, it was good. Okay, so y'all ready for the third story time? If you ready for third story time, thumbs up the live, please. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. I'm only looking at 108 thumbs up, and I got 120 people in here. And thumbs up the comments. Let me know. I want the thumbs up only if your lights are off and you are ready. Now, for people who can't turn their lights off because they're at the laundromat or they doing schoolwork or something like that, y'all are exception. Everybody else ain't no goddamn excuses. Turn them lights off. Turn them off. I'm like Teddy Pendergrass. Turn them off. Like Teddy Pendergrass, this bitch.
Um,
Hey, baby.
you gonna hear someone in the chat saying like, I gotta write my will real quick. I gotta keep these lights on.
Okay. Yes, the name. Yes, you are so right, Kim. The name used to be the Stanley Hotel, but for movie purposes, they changed the name to the Overlook. I guess they didn't want people back in the day trying to, get up to the Stanley Hotel and investigate and do all that to see if all that shit really is real or something. So they changed the name to the Overlook because they used to do that a lot in like horror, like true horror movies. They did that a lot. They would change the name of the shit. So yeah, okay. I see y'all ready for this third and final story time. Okay. Okay, now I want some ice cream. Right. Yeah, some of the events that took place that they put on The Shining actually did happen. Some of them are witnesses that was like there that said they saw the blood coming down the wall, and that's where it comes from in the movie. So yeah, yeah, pretty much. So yeah. But if I made a scary movie about the ships, you have to sign a waiver to watch my scary movie. Throwing up and shit like, oh my god, all this blood. Okay, so welcome to the family, Miss Robinson. Jaquita, your name will be in the story. It'll probably be next week, but your name will be a character in the story. So welcome to the family. Y'all welcome that family member. Okay. So this story is it okay. Okay, so this story has wait a minute. I'm trying to read, y'all. I'm sorry. Because I want to make sure I read everybody's comments. I don't want nobody to feel left out like Auntie ain't looking for you because I look. Yes, welcome, 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 welcome. Okay. Alrighty, guys. So everybody got their lights off because I'm seeing all these thumbs up. So I'm hoping everybody's really in the dark like they say they is. Don't be upset if you lie. Well, okay. So the next story takes place in Lake Lanier neighborhood, like all of them do. If it's not a neighborhood, it's at a hotel. If it's not a hotel, it's at a store. It's in the Lake Lanier area. Uh, oh, yeah. I told y'all I was planning on going to Lake Lanier for the haunted tour. That's if they do it, because COVID is really rising down here in Atlanta, so they might shut down a lot of shit. We might be on lockdown by Halloween, the way shit going around here. But yeah, thank you, Miss Green. Not the fist bump. That is so cute. Okay, so my next story takes place in the Lake Lanier neighborhood, like it normally does, and this story has Miss Bombface T. Miss Bombface T, are you in the? I know you here. I know I seen your name in here. Let me see. Say present, so y'all can see who Bombface T is. Y'all cousin. Say present. Thank you, Miss Green. I wish I could fist bump you back, girl. That little bird or the fist bump. That is so cute. I know she in here somewhere. Y'all slide over, let your cousin come to the flirt class so she can say present. Wait, no, wait, no, wait. She ain't in here. She ain't here. She's somewhere here. She probably don't even know I call her name. But this story is take place at, there she go. So this story, Bombface T, it's your story, boo. So this story takes place in the Lake Lanier neighborhood as usual. And Bomb decided she was gonna be a good big sister. And she wasn't gonna be an asshole this Halloween. And she gonna take her younger siblings trick or treat. Now she got 3 younger siblings, 2 girls and a boy. And she was like, okay, I'll be a good sister. Thank you. Another fist bump. Boom, boom. Like everybody in the house about boom, boom. Okay. So she decided she was gonna be a good big sister and take her little siblings trick or treat. So of course her siblings like, ooh, please. I don't know where Goddess is. I've been looking for her. Or T. Okay. So T siblings was like, oh, can we invite our friends, please, please? So T was like, as much as she didn't want to be bothered with other people's motherfucking children, she was like, fine. Trying to be the good big sister. Fine. So they goes and they pick up like 4 other kids. So now at this point, T got like 7 children walking the neighborhood with her. You know what I'm saying? Trick or treat. So once they get to like the 3rd house, T realized she got an extra child with her that she ain't supposed to have with her. But the baby's walking with the group. She knows she's walking with the group. So T didn't mind. You know what I'm saying? It's like she with them, so she didn't mind. So they continued to go trick or treat. Every house they went trick or treating to, all the kids would run up to the door with their bags open, but the little girl would just stand back and she wouldn't say nothing. So after a couple more houses, T realized every house they was going to, she wouldn't she wouldn't go up, to ask for candy. So T go over to her and she like, "Are you okay, baby? Is everything okay? You okay?" And she was like, she just looked up at T and she didn't say nothing. And T was like, "What's your name?" And she was like, "My name is Ashley." Ashley, this is for you, Miss Mobley. That is your name, babe. Ashley, that is your name, boo. So she was like, "My name is Ashley." So Shay was like, "Well, Ashley, my name is T, and I'll be your friend." And Ashley looked up at her and she smiled. And T grabbed her hand. And, they walked on with it, all the rest of the kids, to trick or treat. So when they get to, some of the last houses, T decides she gonna take her, to the front of the line, to the front of the kids, go up to where the kids at, so she can get some candy too. So she take her to a couple houses with all the other kids, and when she bring the little girl up for her to get candy, the little girl open her bag, but the parents wouldn't even get her shit. So T like, "Oh no, this bitch didn't. The audacity." So T didn't say nothing, the first time. Second time, they do it again, and don't nobody get a little girl shit. So, it ain't T place to cuss anybody out about treating children fucked up on Halloween, but she was getting upset about it. So they get to the third house and it happens again. They don't get her shit. So T looks at the parent of the third house and roll her eyes, and the parents like, "What?" T was just like, "Y'all come on." So they go on to the house. Everybody get to T them house, and T starts to call parents. Can you come pick your baby up? Your baby's at my house. We're done trick or treating. Can you come pick your kid up? So of course the parents was like, "Sure, we're coming to get our kids." So all the kids are gone now at this point. T's siblings, they upstairs going through candy, having them a good old time. You know what I'm saying? So Ashley is shut up. Ashley is still downstairs with T. And T is like, "Baby, where your parents at? When your parents coming?" And Ashley was like, "I don't know." And she was like, "What's your parents' number?" So Ashley gave her a number. So T called the number. And the lady answered the phone. The lady said, "Happy Halloween, how can I help you?" And she said, "Hey, how you doing? My name is T, and I was calling because your daughter is here and she need to be picked up. She went trick-or-treating with us. Before she can get trick-or-treating out of her mouth good, the lady hung up the phone." So T like, "What the fuck? The rudeness. What is going on tonight? Like, everybody is rude, being assholes, they treating children like shit. Like, what is going on?" So she picks the phone up and she calls the lady back. And the lady picks up the phone and she is screaming at T. She like, "Don't you ever call this phone again, you fucking monster!" And she hangs up the phone on T again. So T like, okay, this shit's getting real frustrating. So she looks at the little girl while she's dialing the number back. She like, "Is your mama okay?" And actually, like, she's just sad. And, T like, she thinks to herself, "Well, that bitch need to take her sadness out on somebody else. I ain't got shit to do with it." She cussing and screaming all at me. So T called back. And she answers. And, when she picks up the phone, she calls back. The husband answers the phone this time. And he's like, "Hello." And T is like, "Sir, please don't hang up. Look, I'm not calling to play on your phone. I don't know what's wrong with your wife. I didn't mean to upset her. If I upset her, that wasn't my intentions. I was just calling to let you know that I have your daughter Ashley here, and she needs to be picked up. She went trick-or-treating with us, and she needs to be picked up." So the dad is like, "That's impossible because our Ashley is dead. Our Ashley died 3 years ago." So Shay like, "Okay, what I'm saying is this little girl is here and she needs to be picked up." And she's standing here and she has on a princess costume and she has a pink tiara on her head. And she has, she started describing the little girl's costume, Ashley's costume. And when she got through describing the costume, Ashley's dad was like, "Oh my God." So Shay, so T is like, what is wrong? What's going on? He was like, "Our daughter Ashley died 3 years ago on Halloween, He said she was out trick or treating, and when she left one house, she ran. She was trying to run across the street to another house, and she was hit by a car. He's like, so our Ashley has been dead for 3 years. You really see her? And T is looking down slowly at this little girl, at Ashley ass, and Ashley looks up at her and she says, I'm sorry. I just wanted to trick or treat. And she ran. And she ran into the wall, but she disappeared. Like she ran straight into the fucking wall. Like not like boom, but she ran straight through the fucking wall and she was just gone. So T is just sitting there with the fucking phone in her hand, staring at the wall in fucking shock. Like she is really like thrown the fuck off. Like she looking at the wall. She drops the phone and she runs upstairs to her siblings. She said, hey guys, do y'all know who the little girl is that was walking with us tonight? And the kids was like, what are you talking about? She was like, you know, the little girl that was walking with us, with y'all and y'all friends tonight that we went out trick or treat. Do y'all know the little girl that was walking with us tonight? And they was like, what a little girl walking with us tonight? And she was like, yes, it was. It was a little girl walking with us. She had on a princess costume. She had a pink tiara on. She was walking with us tonight. I was holding her hand. I was talking to her. Y'all don't remember her? And they was like, ooh, it wasn't a little girl with us tonight. It was just us and our friends. She was like, so y'all didn't see me holding this little girl's hand and talking to her? And they were like, no, to be honest with you, you was talking to, you look like you was talking to yourself. And we didn't know what was going on, but, you know, we just left you alone because we were trying to get candy. And she just stood there looking at them like, swear. And they like, swear. We didn't, it wasn't a little girl with us. Everybody that was with us has already gone home. You called everybody parents. They weren't with us. They all gone home. Like those were the people that was with us. There wasn't another little girl with us. And she was like, I held this little girl's hand. You remember when we walked up to the door and I walked up to the door with the little girl and she opened her bag and they was like, no, you were just standing there looking at us and looking at the candy. Like we didn't know what the hell was going on. We thought you were going crazy. And she just looked at them and walked back downstairs. She had to sit down. She was trying to put that shit together. And the dude, Ashley dad, called the phone back. And he asked her again, did you really see Ashley? And she's like, yeah, I really saw her. Like she went trick-or-treating with us. She, you know, she came in my house. She was standing here when I called you. And he was just like, you know, his wife was sobbing in the background. She was crying so hard in the background. And he was like, I guess she finally got a chance to finish trick-or-treating. And he was just like, she was just stuck. And wasn't nothing else she could really say about it. So she was just stuck. And T says every now and again when she goes over her parents' house, because she don't live with her parents no more, she's older. So she said every sometimes when she go over her parents' house, she can still hear Ashley saying, I'm sorry. Like she'll go to the bathroom, use the bathroom. She said it'll sound like she's on the other side of the bathroom wall saying, I'm sorry. So she still hears that in the house. It's like when the little girl ran, she ran into the bones of the fucking house. Like she didn't run into another world. She ran into the damn walls of the house. So T hears her. She said when she goes over for Christmas, if she go over for, you know, anything she goes over for, she can hear, I'm sorry. Like real faint, but she can hear it. She said she don't even spend the night over her parents' house no more. Like she's like, it's time that I go over there and go to the lake with friends, and it'll be late when we leave. She was like, and I don't be want to drive, but I won't go over my parents' house. She like, cause I can hear that little girl. I can hear Ashley in my parents' house, so she don't go and sleep in there. When she do go in, it's a hey, how you doing? Bye, see you later type motherfucking deal. You know what I'm saying? So she don't, yeah, she don't do none of that. Like absolutely none of that at all. And that little girl, she feel like that little girl is still in her parents' house. She said when she got older, and moved out of her parents' house, because this happened when she was like 17. So when she got like 18, she went and actually spoke with Ashley's parents, and they showed her a picture of Ashley. And she said her mouth and her heart just dropped. She told him, she was like, that was her. That was her. She even described the shoes the little girl had on. And this little girl didn't have on the normal shoes for a little girl. Her mom was older. You know what I'm saying? Her mom was like an older lady. So this little girl costume had she had on this costume, but she had some red and white black eyed peas on. I don't know if y'all remember them shoes. If you're a girl, you should remember them shoes. They white on the soles and they white on the toe and white on the heel, but they black in the middle. If you know what I'm talking about, them black eyed peas, we used to call them black eyed peas down here. They call black eyed peas. Them the shoes she had on, and when she described them shoes, they knew she wasn't lying. It wasn't an average shoe that a baby would wear. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that she described some shoes, some old ass shoes the lady had for the little girl, they knew she wasn't lying. And it just, you know what I'm saying? It floored her. Like she couldn't believe that shit. She was like, she actually, when she got through talking to, she like, she went in her car and she just cried. She was like, cause she felt like she gave that little girl her last wish, which was finishing up her trick or treating, because she never did get a chance to finish. So she felt like she did a good thing. And, she still hear the little girl say she's sorry. She don't understand why the little girl always apologize. She like, this been going on for years. The little girl been just apologizing every time she go to her parents' house. And she don't know why. But that's what she did. And that's what she go through. Look at y'all. Magenta, you a miss. You know what? You know what, Magenta? I'm not gonna do another one tonight, but just for my members, I'm gonna do one story tomorrow for you guys. How about that? Cause y'all know I only do my stories on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So how about one story and a movie with you guys tomorrow? How about that? Is that a deal? Can we do that as a deal? Y'all like one more? Oh my goodness.
What story would have been great for that? You know what sticker would have been great for that story?
What?
These pictures, my sons.
Now, where's the pouting face? Y'all are a mess, man. Y'all only want me to keep telling these stories so y'all can just finish cleaning up or finish working or finish getting the kids ready or whatever I was helping your time fly to do. That's what y'all trying to do. Not I'm breaking your heart. Oh my goodness. Yes, I really, really love y'all. Oh my goodness. Y'all. I give y'all one more. One more is gonna be kind of rickety because I've been looking at this story to do. I haven't put it in my own words as of yet, so it might sound a little rickety coming out. But y'all want the bullshit. Y'all don't even want me to put, clean it up and give it to y'all on the silver platter. Y'all like, just give us the shit the way it is. Just pour it in my glass. I don't give a damn. I love you back, babes. Oh my goodness. Yes, they want the shit. What that come from? What movie that come from, y'all? The shit. You want the shit. What movie that come from? Babe, what movie that come from?
Tale from the Hood.
Tale from the Hood. The first one. Yes, Emily, the first one. Oh my goodness. No, we don't talk enough to each other. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna have to. They guessed it too, baby. It's a Tale from the Hood. Shake somebody that was scary. That girl, I love the way you put that shit down. Like that shit sounds exactly how it comes out of people's mouth. She put N-I. That shit sounds just like that. It getting a little too creepy now. Oh my goodness. That's my line from that movie, okay? The shit. You want the shit. Yes, man. That man hair was all over the place. He had that big ass gap in his mouth, boy. They shitted on themselves when they seen the shit. Like, boy, you got more than what you were bargaining for. Okay. Not the first one scared you. Honey. Ooh. Right, that's how folks talk for real. Yeah, the second one was trash. They could have killed that one. Okay, so I've been looking at this little story, trying to figure out how I was gonna do it. It's cool. It's cool. Y'all will be
Focus
able to
on
play
life.
the
Yeah.
replay. You'll probably be part of the replay. Oh shit! I got
Yeah, yeah. I'm just
everybody.
sending y'all
Y'all, I'm
gifts.
so proud of y'all. Why everybody like the live? Exactly everybody that's in the live has actually liked the live. I'm so proud of y'all. I am so proud of y'all. Give yourselves a hand. I'm so proud. So proud. Okay. Here we go. So I've been looking at yes, 4 for 4. Y'all treat me like I'm Wendy's over here. So, uh, oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, this one's gonna be a little rickety because I was just looking over hers not too long ago. So it was. Let me see. Right. Look at y'all. Look at our family, honey, all over the place. Let me see who I want to go to. And who name I'm using here? Uh, La Pasha. I'm gonna use La Pasha name. Yeah, little Friday 5 for 5. Hey man, y'all a mess, man. Call her Helen. Okay. This can be my early birthday gift, Auntie, for you. Okay, well, here go your early birthday gift, your story, the story for y'all. And that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to feel like a family here because we are family. We are down for each other. Okay. Let me see. If you're a member, it's pretty much like if you were to order your music through Apple or Google Pay or something like that. It's like a monthly fee. But like I said, it's baller, but it's budget ballable. So, $1.99 is not a lot. So cause I know I want to pay. If I'd have put that shit $17, $18, I'd be looking at that shit like, who? I wouldn't even pay that damn much. So I wanted to make sure that it was reasonable for my family, cause I ain't trying to break y'all. That ain't what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I would prefer it be reasonable prices, nothing too high, no shit like that. Cause a lot of people's like, girl, you should have been charging more, girl. That's your talent that you charging for. And it's like, no, this is my family that I'm talking to. So I don't know. I'm not gonna do all that. So, okay, here we go. So, yes, you did tell me that that I make everybody feel like family. You supposed to. Ain't nothing but love in here. That's all I got for you. Y'all. My word and my love, and I give it all to y'all whenever y'all ask for it. Okay. So the third story, we're gonna call her Helen because one of y'all requested her name be Helen. Uh, no, I'm gonna go ahead and make it a little posh. I'm gonna go ahead and make it a little pasha. I'm gonna do it because I said I was gonna name it after members, so I'm gonna go ahead and make it La Pasha. So yeah, La Pasha was going to Lake Lanier for a girls' day, a girls' night party, or some shit like that. So they had a cabin out there, and they had a cabin that was actually on the water. So they had their own little dock area for just them, and they came with a boat. So if they wanted to get out on the water, they could do that. So your aunt playing zombie what is it, zombie land.
World War Z.
Oh, this World War Z he playing, honey. He be so wrapped up in that shit.
He
Uh,
was wearing my ass.
okay, yeah. So, yeah.
We
So,
went through the Holyfield.
right, that's what it sounds like. Oscarville taking applications. So she decides to go on out there, even though she didn't want to, because she said she wasn't feeling good at the time. But she decided to go on out there because it was her friend party, and she didn't want to seem like, uh, you know, bullshit ass friends. So she went out there anyway. So she said when she got out there, of course she wasn't feeling good. She pulled up. The party was already jumping when she got there. A couple of her friends came out, brought her out the car, like, come on, girl, we turned up in here. So they got up and they came on in there. She came on in the house and they sat down. They was having, a good time. Then, more people started to show up and more people started to show up. And then Lil Pasha heard her car alarm go off. So she go outside to check her car alarm, and she don't see nobody around her car, so she just turned the alarm off. She goes back in. They continue to party, had them a good time, and party starting to wind down, and everybody getting ready to leave. Her homegirl got the she got the cabin for like a weekend. So, of course, because LaPasha wasn't feeling good, she said she was gonna go ahead and stay, and she decided to stay that night. So she was like in the middle of the night, she wasn't feeling good. She felt like she had to throw up, so she got up. She went to the bathroom. She was feeling sick. She said while she was in the bathroom, she heard her car alarm go off. So she didn't even look at the car. She just, went back into the room, grabbed her keys, pointed that shit at the window where the car was. Boop, boop. It went off. She went back into the bathroom, finished doing what she was doing. Car alarm goes off again. At this point, she feel like somebody's outside fucking with the car. So she gets up. Now, mind you, it's only her homegirl who threw the party, and they said, "Hey, her homegirl that threw the party, and a couple more friends are there." So it's only like maybe 3 or 4 of them that's still at the cabin. So she noticed that her car alarm keep going off, so she gets up to go out there. I'll put it in the chat for you, Miss Evans. She decides to get up and go out there to see what the hell is going on with her car. So when she gets up and go to the door, open the door, she's about to get ready to go out there. And when she looks in her car, it looks like somebody's in the fucking driver's seat of her car. So she like, oh my motherfucker trying to steal my car. So she wakes up old girl and everybody else in the house. She like, bitch, call the police. Somebody's out here trying to steal my car. So her friend's like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? She like, bitch, somebody's in the driver's seat of my car. They trying to steal my car. Call the police. Somebody's trying to steal my car. So they gets up, you know what I'm saying? They go on and look to see what the fuck she talking about. And sure as shit, when they get out there, it's somebody in the driver's seat of the fucking car. So her homegirl like, bitch, who the hell is in your car? And yeah, I just put it in the chat for you so you can see it, if you couldn't find it. So they like, bitch, who the fuck is in your car? She like, ain't nobody in my car. Ain't nobody supposed to be in my car. That's why I said call the fucking police. Somebody's in my car. So one of her homegirls leaned to the side to try to like see from the side view. And she like, I don't think it's nobody in your car. Maybe it's the way it's the light, that's shining. And she like, bitch, is you dumb? No, it's not the fucking light. We all see somebody in this car. So she like, come look on this side. So everybody walk on the side where she at. Welcome to the family, Kim. You made it, girl. So they all walk over to the side and they look. And when they look through the side, it's like, it really don't look like nobody in the fucking car. But when they look at the front, it's a whole fucking silhouette of a person in the goddamn car. So it's like, what the hell? What is going on? So they all like, she like, girl, you got a flashlight. So they go in there, find them a little flashlight, and they go on, they creeping up to the car, and she turned the flashlight on, and she shines the light through the front of the windshield, and they don't see nobody. So she like, bitch, ain't nobody in the damn car. So she goes over to the car, she opened up the door, and nobody's in the fucking car. So they're like, bitch, you woke us up and ain't nobody even in the fucking car. Like, are you for real? So, you know what? I'm going to sleep. So they all go back in the house. She can't figure this shit out. LaPasha like, this some bullshit. So she's sitting in the living room. Everybody else done went back upstairs to their room. She's sitting in the living room like, I'm finna keep an eye on my fucking car because I feel like somebody's outside fucking with my car. She's sitting there, turning the TV on, watching TV for about 15 minutes. The alarm go off again. She jumps up. She runs to the window. She look out. It's a motherfucker sitting in the driver's seat again. She like, I knew it. I knew somebody was in my fucking car. So here come all the other girls. What? Somebody in the car for real? She like, bitch, somebody in the car for real. I told you somebody was in the car. So now she picked up the phone and called the police. She like, yes, I need an officer out here at this cabin. It's somebody trying to break into my car. So the police is like, where's the cabin located? So she finds something. They got the address on it. She tell them the address and everything. She like, the man he's in my car. She like, so the police like, it's a man. She like, well, I can't tell if it's a man. It's somebody in my car. I can see them. I'm looking out my window, and I can see them in the driver's side of my car. And, they're just sitting there. And the police like, so they're just sitting in the car? She like, yes, they sitting in the car, but I didn't give them the damn keys to get in the car. They're not supposed to be in the car, lady. And the police is like, but you said somebody was trying to steal your car. She like, I don't know the fucking people that... Ma'am, I don't know the people that said, I don't know who in this car. Somebody's in my car. I'm calling y'all for help. That's all I need. Just send somebody out here. So the police like, okay, we'll send somebody out there. So she's sitting, you know what I'm saying? All them staring, peeking out the window. Like, we gonna keep an eye on this motherfucker, but we ain't going out there. So they all peeking and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the police pull up. So the police pull up, they jump out with their flashlights. They going all around the car. Everybody car that was out there. They checked every car that was out there. Then they come to the door. When they come to the door, LaPasha run out. She like, did you see him? And they like, man, we didn't see anybody in the car. We checked all these cars out here. There was no one in the cars from what we could see. Can you guys bring your keys out and come open up the cars so we can check? So everybody come out with their keys. They open up the cars and shit. Police go through the cars. Don't see nobody hiding on the floorboards. Nobody in the trunk behind. Ain't nobody. Nobody's in the fucking car. So the cops is like, maybe, you know, it was a shadow of an animal or something like that. She was like, maybe it was a Sabrina. It's in the link is in the chat for you to become a member. But I'll put it in there again for you. So yeah. So the police was like, maybe it's a reflection from, you know, from the lights or an animal that was by your car. Do you think that's what it could have been? And she was like, no, it was a person. It was a head. It was a person. Like, no, it was a person. It wasn't a fucking animal. So the cops was like, well, man, I don't know what the hell you saw. I'm sorry, but I don't know what you saw. So they were like, we don't see anything. So they left. So the girls were like, look, man, you know, if you feeling uncomfortable, you can just go ahead and, you know, leave. And she was like, hell no, bitch, somebody keep showing up in my car. I'm not getting in that car. They like, the cops just checked the car. Ain't nobody in the car. She like, but I seen somebody in the car. Y'all seen somebody in the car. They don't mean nobody in the car because they didn't see nobody in the car. So everybody go back upstairs. Whatever, bitch, you gonna leave? Let us know. We'll lock the door. But she like, no, I'm gonna sit downstairs. She sat downstairs. She just got up and walked over to the window, look out the window, and sure as shit, the head is in the goddamn car again. So she called him back downstairs. She like, look, man, the head is in the car. This time we all going out here, and we gonna open the fucking door together, and we gonna check this shit together. So they like, man, come on, fine. If that's the only way we can get to fucking sleep, let's do that. So they all get up, put their little house shoes on, they go out there to her fucking car, and they open up the front door to go out on the porch. They can see the head in the car, so everybody instantly gets shook. Like, man, I don't want to go out there. And of course, the old girl looked from the side again. I don't see nobody in the car. Okay, cool. We gonna just go on out there. Welcome to the family, baby. Y'all welcome y'all new family member. Welcome to the family. So everybody looking to the side. They like, man, fuck. Like instantly, everybody shook again. Like, I don't wanna go out there. So she like, nope, we going out here. So all of them go out there. They open up the car. Nothing. That shit goes on all night. She couldn't even sleep. She spent all her time in the fucking window watching her car the whole time. So it gets daylight. She like, I'm finna get the fuck on now. She gets up. She checked the window. She don't see the figure in the car. She don't see the head and nothing. So instantly she started thinking, you know what? Maybe I was tripping. Maybe the cops was right. Maybe it was a fucking animal and the lights and all that other shit they said it could have been. Maybe that's what it was. So she goes upstairs. She tell her homegirl, look, I'm finna go ahead and leave because I really ain't been feeling good. So I'm finna go on to the house and, you know, call me whenever you get home, or if you need anything, just call me. And the old girl like, yeah, okay, go ahead. So one of her friends come downstairs behind her and, you know, they lock her out. And she goes on to get in her car to go home. Now, before she pulls out of the cabin area where that cabin is, because it's kind of like a subdivision. When you go in, it's just cabins all over the place, but they're all in this one little area. So they, you know, I put it in the chat for you, Miss Flint. Y'all help y'all cousin with the membership because she trying. I put it in the chat for you, Miss Flint. So you might need to go through the chat and see if you can see it. It was my post, so you should be able to see it. So she, you know, she's riding through the little subdivision to get ready to leave. Her homegirl calls. She like, so was anybody in the fucking car when you got in, bitch? Are you lifting a ghost wherever the fuck they got the gun? She like, you want to be funny and shit. No, wasn't nobody in the fucking car. Like I said, I don't feel good, bitch. Call me if you need me later. She like, okay, cool. Hangs up. And when she hangs up the phone, she looks up and in her review, it's a motherfucker in the back seat, y'all. And he is chilling. Head big as shit in the mirror, just chilling, watching her ass. She slams on the brake, y'all, jump the fuck up out the car. What the fuck is... She looks in the back seat, there's nobody sitting back there. She looks in the passenger seat, there's nobody sitting back there. She opens up her driver's side door. She reaches in just enough to grab her fucking cell phone and jump back out and close the door. She called her homegirl, bitch, I was finna hit the streets and this motherfucker was in the back of my goddamn car. Welcome to the family, Bree. And she like, Y'all welcome y'all new cousin. And she like, man, I was finna hit the motherfucking street and this motherfucker was in the back seat of my car. Her homegirl like, you lying. She like, bitch, if do you think I would be calling you right now sounding like this if I was bullshit? Like, who got time to make this type of shit up? I'm trying to go home. I don't even feel good. I'm trying to go home. So she like, bitch, I'm finna drive up there where you at. So she drive her homegirl jump in the car and she drives up there where she is. And she like, so where was it? She like, bitch, in the back seat, man. Like, I looked up after I got off the phone with you. I put the phone down. I looked up to get ready to drive, and that motherfucker was in the back seat. So her homegirl opened up the back seat, and she like, bitch, I don't see nothing. Where it goes? She like, I don't know. I jumped out of the car. I guess it jumped out of the car too. I don't know where the hell it went. Like, but it's in the car. She like, girl, ain't in the damn car. Get in the car. She like, I'm gonna stand right here. So I'm gonna watch your car, and I'm gonna stand right here. So, of course, LaPasha get back in the car. Her homegirl standing there watching her. And she's in the car. And she looks up in her rear view. She don't see nothing. So she pulls on towards the gate. She looks in the rear view again. She don't see nothing. She blows her horn like to tell her homegirl, bye. Welcome Braille to the family, y'all. She hit the horn to tell her homegirl, bye. She look in the rear view and she sees her homegirl doing this. She's thinking her homegirl is telling her bye. So she just like, waving her in the back window like, bye girl. And she drives on. She get home. She gets out her car. She comes into the house. And her phone has like 42 missed calls. And she like, how the fuck do I have all these missed calls when the phone was right there next to me and never fucking rung? Like, I don't understand. Like, what the fuck? And her voicemail was packed. So she, sit her phone down. She don't even check the messages off the rip. She sit the phone down, go on and fix her something to eat. And she chilling and, you know what I'm saying, take a shower, do all that shit. And then she checks her voicemail. And her voicemail is full with her homegirl saying, he in the car. He's in the car. Stop the car. Like her homegirl blew her voicemail up. All the messages were, he's in the car. Stop the fucking car. Get out of the car. He's in the car. She drops the phone. Like, it scared her instantly because she didn't see this motherfucker in the car. But her homegirl could see this motherfucker in the car. So she drops her phone and her heart starts to race. She picks her phone up. She calls her homegirl. She's like, you been calling me? She's like, bitch, where you been? I thought you was dead or something. Like, what the fuck is going on? And she like, girl, what was all those messages about? She like, bitch, when you pulled off and you got ready to turn out, girl, I seen this man in the back seat. He was in the fucking back seat. She said, that motherfucker turned his head and looked right back at me, bitch. And I was trying to flag you to let you know, but you didn't see me. And she like, girl, please tell me you're playing. She like, bitch, I'm not playing. Whatever it is, you had to take that shit with you. She like, it's in your fucking car. Like, it's in your fucking car. And LaPasha gets up. And she goes to her window. And she's like, please don't let nobody be in this fucking car. Please. Like, she is begging and praying. And she opens up her blinds and look, and this motherfucker is in the driver's seat of her car. LaPasha pretty much called her mom, anybody she could fucking call. Please, this car, I need some help with this car. Somebody in my car. Nobody, they was like, what do you mean somebody's in your car? She like, it's a ghost in my car. You know how crazy that shit sound? You call somebody in the middle of the motherfucking day and you like, hey bitch, I need your help because there's a ghost in my car. Like, what? Bitch, I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing to come help you with this fucking ghost in your car. So yeah, she was pretty much floored at that point. She said that shit, she was scared to get in the car. This girl had a whole car and she was lifting everywhere she had to fucking go because she was scared to get in the car. She said she had to go to her mom. Her mom told her to go to because they're Catholic, go to the priest or father or whoever they go to, and tell him about it and let him bless your car. So that's what she did. She told him about it, and you're welcome, Sabrina. She told him what was going on, and he asked her how did it start. He asked her was she playing with a Ouija board or was she trying to do something to call spirits and shit like that. She was like, no, I didn't do none of that. I don't play with that. Like, you already know, like, we are devout Catholics, like, you know, we do not play with stuff like that. So no, I haven't done any of that. And he was like, did you, play in a graveyard, or did you walk over somebody's, grave at a cemetery? And she's like, no, I did none of that. I haven't done anything. The only thing I did was went to Lake Lanier for my homegirl's party, and his eyes got big. He was like, you went to Lake Lanier? And she was like, yeah, it was a party there. He was like, why did you, but your mom didn't tell you, why you shouldn't go out there? She's like, no, why, what is the problem? And he was like, you know what? Nothing. Just, I don't suggest, you go out there. He said, if you're going to go out there, with friends, then I think you should come see me before you go out there. She like, what's the fucking issue? It's just going to Lake Lanier. And he was just like, with all the, bad things that happen on that land, it's not uncommon for, you to see dark shadows or, entities and things like that. And he was like, shit like that, 9 times out of 10, the fact that it followed you home could be something demonic. He's like, so I don't suggest, you fuck around in that area unless you got major protection. And she was just like, I never, thought it was that fucking serious to where I had to do something like that. But of course, when you're close to God, or you're walking the path that God put in place for you, and the closer you get to him, the devil and evil shit is going to try to knock you off your path at every turn. So he told her about her being so close to God and, so religious, that's probably why this shit latched on to her and jumped in her car and not somebody else's car, because there was plenty of people at this damn party, but they decided to jump in her car. So she was just like, okay, that's what's up. He blessed her car. She still waited 2 weeks before she got in it. She had him come bless it again before she got in it. So he blessed it twice. And then she said when she got in her car, she would ask her neighbors when she drive off if do they see anybody in the car with her. And of course her neighbors looking at her like she fucking Fruit Loops. Like, bitch, is somebody in the car with you? And you about, okay, whatever, I'll check. So, she did that, and he blessed the car twice, and she hasn't had any more issues out of her car or seeing this shadow figure that followed her home. So she said, what she do? She said she has been to Lake Lanier since that happened. And she said when she did go back, she did go to her priest first, and he blessed her. And he strongly recommended that she not go. But of course, some other shit, some friend shit, she didn't want to seem like a bad guy. So, she felt like she felt like she was obligated to go, which that's like saying I'm obligated to go die because my friend is there. So I'm obligated to go die. Like, no, the fuck I'm not. No, I could. Bitch got COVID. Can't go. We a party at Lake Lanier? Bitch just came down with COVID. I can't even go. I'm so sorry. So yeah, she has been down there since that situation has happened. And she said every time she goes, she makes sure she go to her priest first, and she get blessed, and then she goes. And she makes sure her car get blessed, and then she goes. And she says she makes sure she keeps her rosary on her, in her clothes. She said she do not get in the lake because he told her do not get in the lake. She said she do not get in the lake because he told her that when it comes to water, like spirits are very strong. Water is energy. They do use the energy from the water. And, it's like swimming in a lake of spirits and souls, and you can't be protected. Your rosary that you wear is not going to protect you when you in an ocean full of fucking spirits or evil. So he told her he don't suggest she get in the water. But, he blessed her and her car, and she takes her rosary every time she goes. She keep it on the inside of her clothes, but she takes her rosary whenever she goes. I asked her, why does she still go? I'm like, you don't have to go. Why the fuck do you still go? But she was like, her parents are big Lake Lanier growers, so they go down there for damn near everything. Like barbecue on Sundays, family reunion on Thursdays, homeboy going fishing on Tuesdays. So they are always, like, at Lake Lanier. So she was like, it was no way to avoid going Lake Lanier unless, she started a problem with her parents and shit. So she still go down there. Ever since that happened, she said she's been down there 4 times since it's happened, and she has never had that situation happen to her again. It has never bothered her again, and has never showed up in her car again. So yeah, when she was telling me all that, I was taking heed, because it's like, it do make sense, you know what I'm saying? Because if it is, spirits in that water. How can you run from a spirit in water and it's just tons of them motherfuckers there? You can't. And I mean, I can have my cross, but my cross can only shine a little bit of light in this water. You know what I'm saying? With all these spirits and all this other shit running around me, that rosary can only do so much. But you can't really fight against all this shit in there. So, mm, I told her I wouldn't go back if I was her, but she was like, all her family goes. They go for damn near everything, so she has to go. So, but none of her her family ain't never had no problems like that. Her mom, her dad, none of them ain't never had no problem like that when they go. She like, they go all the time. I don't see why it didn't happen to them, because they go all the time. But she said it only happened to her, and it ain't happened no more since she got blessed. And her cross and her car got blessed. So, right. She need to tell the family to go Chuck E. Cheese, okay? Like, can we do something else? Like, can we go out of town? Fuck that. Like, if we gotta be at a lake or a beach or some shit like that bad, can we get on a plane to go do that? Why the fuck we gotta? Yeah. So she don't. She said she don't go down there without getting blessed. She said that happened to her a couple years ago, and she said it never slips her mind to go get blessed before going to Lake Lanier. Like, that ain't something she ever forget to do. It's like, okay, we're going to Lake Lanier. Okay, get your sandals, the towels, stop by the church. Like, she never forgets to do that. So, yeah, she does that all the time, and they go all the time. They even got boats and shit, so they go all the time. So, I told her, if anything else happen, reach out and let me know. I just hope you and your family don't end up changing y'all address to Oscarville, because they taking applications. They got plenty of housing down in that motherfucker. What? Section 8? You don't even know the goddamn Section 8 to live in Oscarville? No. We giving away houses for free. You ain't got to pay for it. For free. You can have a house. You want this house? You want that house? They getting them away around that motherfucker. So, yeah, I told her if she survived the next few times, keep you updated. But if not, that ass might well going to change that address to the upper room, because that ass is going to Oscarville real quick. So, yeah. So that was y'all fourth bonus story.
Okay, so like, let's say like you don't have like no real big problems in life. All you have is like little. I'm just making sure. You've had it good for too long. I'm just gonna throw in a little obstacle here, a little obstacle there. If you have no real like actual obstacles, does that mean you're not as close to God as you're supposed to be? Because the devil.
No. No. God just ain't placed no obstacles in your path yet, but they
I
coming.
know, but you said the devil comes from people that's close to God.
I mean, if
That
you
don't come for you.
put it like this, if you was a drug addict and you decided you gonna put the crack pipe down, that's you turning close to God just because you getting up that right now. So now I'm finna attack you, cause now you finding your way to God, and I don't want that. So now I'm finna tempt you, and I'm finna send Mike over there with a crack wop bigger than your fucking head for free, and you gonna take it just to turn back around. So yeah, it'll do that. Nah, your aunt don't play Grand Theft Auto. He won't. See, we a horror family. He played every now and again, but we a horror family. So he got like all these zombie horror movie type shits. So yeah, thank you, Annette. I greatly appreciate it. Nah. Oh, and it's a little laughing fox. Ain't he cute? These little things are so cute. So yeah, you got a whole bunch of them motherfuckers finna come eat you up. So, yeah, those were y'all 4 stories for tonight, and y'all only got 4 because I love y'all so much. I'm so sorry that the last story was kind of rickety. Y'all didn't give me a chance to clean it up and polish it like I normally do, so you had to get it straight with no chaser. So, thank you guys for joining the live. I love you guys. Welcome to all my new members. Thank you for all my super stickers. I love you guys so much. Thank you, D. Let me see. I'm going to go through my chat, see if I can thank everybody personally right quick. I'm not a Magenta. I would do one about those, but I'm not allowed, according to my pastor, I'm not allowed to even speak on them because I could be opening the door for them. So, yeah. But yeah, I try to figure out some kind of way. He just told me don't even speak their names because stuff like that I pull up into existence. So he told me not to do it. But I'm gonna try to figure out a way to do it. I might have to invite one of my kids to tell y'all the story because I'm not allowed to talk about it. Not me personally. But yeah. So let me see if I can go through here and thank everybody personally. Give me just a second before y'all disappear off my live. I do want to thank all my already members. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Annette, for my superstar sticker. Annette Santiago. Thank you, love. And I'm going on through, y'all. Give me a second. It's a lot of comments. It's probably like 1,000 comments here. Because, you know, we talk shit when we on our live. That's just what we do. Welcome, Only Brielle. Welcome to the family. Thank you, boo. I love all you guys so much. Who is this? Welcome to the family, Bree W40. I love you, boo. Let me see who else. I cannot pronounce your name, baby. I am so sorry. It like
Sound it out.
no, I can't sound this out. I'm gonna call you Sam. Sam, I hope you know who I'm talking about. Oh, I bet it's a beautiful name if you say it out loud, but I just cannot pronounce it. You ain't gonna be able to pronounce it either. Right here. I can't pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. I still love you though. Know that I'm not doing it on purpose. Massage? That's what we gonna call? Okay. That's my daughter said it is. I hope you know who we talking about. I'm gonna call you Sam. Your new family name is Sam. Okay? Because I don't want to always butcher your name when I'm talking to you. Yeah. So okay. Shay, love you back, boo. Miss Kimberly Thompson, thank you for joining the family. Welcome, and I love you. I see you guys using y'all. Yes, use y'all emojis. Y'all have them to use. Let me see who else. I'm trying to make sure I get to everybody. I don't want to leave nobody out. I think that was everybody. Unless it won't let me go no further up. But to all my other new members that I didn't get a chance to mention, I'm sorry. But all my new members, you guys' names will be a character in my story. When I do the stories with you guys' names in it, I will be letting you guys know I'll be doing the story. For all my new members, we are also going to be doing member-only movie nights. I'm going to be hosting member-only movie nights that we're going to be doing. We're also going to do our family movie nights with everybody, including the ones that's not members. We're going to do those on Saturdays, but we also going to have our member movie nights where we all get to do a Zoom and watch the movie and talk shit together because y'all know how we do as a family. So yes, there are plenty of things to come for us to do as a family. So I hope whoever hasn't joined, I can't wait for you to join so you can be a part of this big shit that we got going on. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining my live. I appreciate it. Y'all, next story time will be on Friday at 8 p.m. I'm going to how do you get the link? So when I do family movie night, just to let y'all know, when I do family movie night, I put the Zoom link in the community tab so you guys can go in there and see it, and you can just go through that way. Because that's how we did it last night. I just placed it in the community tab, and you was able to see the Zoom link and the password to enter the Zoom. And when we do our movie nights, I only keep the room open for 5 to 10 minutes. So you have 5 to 10 minutes to get in, because after that, I dedicate all my time to the ones that are in the Zoom watching the movie with me. So yes, we have a lot of things coming up to do as a family. I love you guys so much. You guys have sweet dreams. If you have nightmares, blame your therapist. Don't blame me. It's their fault. It's not our fault. And from my family, from my family to your family, we love y'all and good night. Thank you for joining. Go Dogs. Got it, right? We got it.